More people popping in here. So let's go ahead and get started. It's 6:04 p.m. Welcome, everybody. My name's Chris Lemig. Here's my YouTube channel, Gateway to the Limitless. It's called Gateway to the Limitless because that's the program that I teach. It's a 3-day weekend meditation retreat where I teach people, skills and things to. Oh, hi, Chi. Oh, Denmark. Oh, excellent. Cool. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, so I, teach people in this workshop, skills for meditation skills to connect with your true self, so you can really get in touch with your true desires, and then step more into your real purpose in life, which I believe our real purpose in life is to awaken and to help others to do the same. So that's part of what we're doing here in this full moon meditation that I do every month. So whether or not you're familiar with meditation, whether you have a meditation practice, it really doesn't matter. It's really very simple. I'm just going to guide us through some basic mindfulness, suggestions here, just to bring us into the present moment. And then I'm just going to give us some suggestions for where we can direct our attention, where we can direct our positive intention for the world. And cool. Hello, Linda. Hi. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Welcome. And what we're going to do is we're just going to just spend a little bit of time doing that. And the reason why that I do this, the reason why it's powerful is because there is actually a measurable effect on the world. We think that, doing meditation, or maybe some people have the notion that doing meditation is very self-centered and you're just kind of working on yourself. But really, when we do meditation practice, when we cultivate things like loving kindness and a peaceful heart and the altruistic attitude and these sorts of things, it actually has a measurable effect, because we are in ourselves, we are these beings of energy. We are energy beings. We're beings of light. And as we're bringing up our energy, that energy radiates out into the larger energy field of the earth and the world. As anyone has probably experienced, when you're in a room and somebody with really negative energy walks in, you feel it, right? Kind of starts to suck the life out of the room. Well, likewise, if a really positive person comes into your sphere, then you really feel that too. And you feel this wonderful sense of like, wow, you feel that good, positive energy. Anyone who's been in the presence of people like His Holiness the Dalai Lama, or maybe Desmond Tutu, or people like this that are really, just completely full of love and compassion, you're just going to feel that from them. It's like this massive radius of positive energy, and you can really, really feel that. So what we're doing here is we're going to bring our energy together right here. Whether you're watching live tonight or whether you're watching later, it doesn't really matter. We're going to take our energy and we're going to send it out into the world. We're just going to imagine that our positive energy can go out and ripple out into the world, just like a stone dropped in water. And those ripples of energy are going to go out, and we're going to send love. We're going to send compassion. We're going to send a wish that the planet be healed. We're going to send out the wish that our collective consciousness is raised, and that more and more people begin to awaken, and that there's more peace and there's more healing and more love in the world. So as long as you're in a comfortable, safe place now, just go ahead and just get comfortable here. Meditation should be comfortable. It doesn't have to be painful. It should be very enjoyable experience. So wherever you're sitting, make sure it's a comfortable seat. If you're sitting cross-legged, that's fine. If you're sitting on a chair, that's fine. If you're sitting on a couch, that's fine. I generally don't recommend that you lay down for these kinds of meditations, because we want to stay awake. We don't want to fall asleep, because these are more active meditations. But as long as you're comfortable, that's fine. So go ahead and when you're ready, you can just take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you do, just fill your lungs. And if you haven't already, on the exhale, just let your eyes close down and just let yourself begin to relax as your breathing begins to settle into its own natural rhythm. And what I'd like you to do is just to bring your awareness to your breathing. Just simply notice your breathing now. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Notice the air coming in and the air going out. Just let it be as it is. There's no need to modify your breath in any way. You can just simply allow it to be. natural, flowing in and out. Just like the tides. And as you bring your awareness to your breathing, just simply noticing your breathing, you can actually know that you are becoming more and more present. That's because your body can only breathe in the present moment. Your body can't breathe in the past or in the future. It can only breathe now. So if you're paying attention to your breathing, even if it's just for a split moment, for that split moment, you are in the present now. That's right. And as you are aware of your breathing now, I want you to just think about your breathing for a moment. And as you think about your breathing, you can recognize that each breath that you take, as you inhale air into your lungs, your lungs are actually absorbing oxygen molecules into the tissue. Somehow your lungs know how to identify the oxygen molecules and allow those oxygen molecules to just penetrate into the bloodstream, into the little tiny capillaries. And somehow then the red blood cells that are traveling through your lungs pick up those oxygen molecules. They go for a little ride throughout your whole body, throughout the cardiovascular system, a vast system of veins and arteries and capillaries. And those red blood cells are delivering oxygen molecules by the trillion to all the 30 trillion cells in your body right now. And somehow, some way, each cell of your body is aware of the presence of the oxygen just as it arrives. As those red blood cells drop off those oxygen molecules, the cells are aware and respond to the presence of the oxygen by allowing them to just melt right into the cell, being absorbed so that the cell can utilize the oxygen to support your life. And as you think about this now, and all of the other countless biochemical processes that are occurring in your body, preserving your life, supporting your life, you can begin to recognize that there's no way that your conscious mind will ever comprehend how it is that the loving intelligence of your being is able to do this now, moment by moment and breath by breath, for your entire life. Simply tune in now to the loving intelligence of your being that loves you so much that it's supporting your life, every moment of your life, whether or not you're consciously aware of it. And as you tune into that loving intelligence of your being, go ahead and bring your awareness now to your heart center. Just bring your awareness to that place just behind your breastbone, center of your chest. And if you like, you can begin to imagine a stream of white, pure light just streaming down from the top of your head, all the way down through your head and all the way down into this center. Just imagine that it's streaming down from the source of infinite love and intelligence of the whole universe. Simply imagine it happening now, filling your heart with light, with loving, healing energy. Just imagine it. And see if you can begin to lift and raise the frequency and the vibration of the energy in your heart. And one way to do this is to maybe imagine a person that you love unconditionally, or at least love so much that when you think of them, you just automatically start to feel that feeling of love, that wish that they be happy, that wish that they be well. Might even bring a smile to your face as you think about this love now welling up in your heart as that light and loving, healing energy radiates from your heart. Just simply imagine raising that frequency. You can keep coming back to it as much as you need, refreshing it, increasing it. Let it spread through your whole body so that this light and loving, healing energy is radiating into every cell of your body now. Simply imagine it happening. Imagine this light and loving, healing energy from the source of all things is being delivered now everywhere that it's needed within you, tending to all the parts of yourself that need this loving, healing energy now. Simply trust that it's happening in just the right way for you. That's right. And now simply begin to become aware or simply imagine that this light, loving, healing energy is radiating out around your body now, out into the space around you. Feel that space around you and imagine this light and loving, healing energy radiating out into that space in arm's length in all directions. You can imagine this loving, healing energy radiating from your heart out in arm's length in all directions, out in front, filling the space out in front of you, behind you, radiating behind you, to your left and to your right, above you and below you. That's right. And simply imagine this loving, healing energy and light with your awareness, just simply continuing to move out. Become aware of the space of the room that you're in. Imagine this loving, healing energy and light filling this space in the room that you're in now. Let that light and loving energy with your awareness to move even further into the other rooms of whatever house or building you're in. If there are other beings and people around you, imagine this loving, healing energy touching each and every one of them, surrounding their bodies. As you send that light and energy outside now, outside the building that you're in, spreading outside into your neighborhood, into your neighbors' homes, into the buildings around you, into all the place where all the other sentient beings live, the animals, the birds, insects. Sending this light out to your whole neighborhood now. Simply imagine it happening, just sending out these loving feelings, this wish that no matter what's going on, no matter who's out there, every single being there, no matter how mean or how angry, how selfish, simply wants to be free of suffering and simply wants to be happy. They just don't know how. So let that loving, healing energy and light spread out into your neighborhood now, touching each and every heart, each and every being. Simply imagine it happening. And if you find that it's difficult to be unconditional, that's okay. Just do the best you can. Imagine as much love as you can possibly imagine being delivered effortlessly through that light, through your awareness, being delivered to as many beings as you possibly can. Now imagine that light extending out even further, out into the community, your town or city. Imagine light rays radiating from your heart all the way out into your community, into your town, into your city, all the buildings, all the homes, all the cars, all the trees, all the burrows, bodies of water filled with life, filled with beings, all the human beings, all the animals, birds and the insects, just sending light and love and wishes that all beings be well, that all beings be happy, that they be free from suffering, that they awaken, that they have peaceful hearts, loving hearts. And send this light out now even further, because your awareness can go as far as you send it. Let your awareness spread out to the state that you live in, the country, the region. Simply imagine it happening. You don't even have to imagine it clearly now. You can simply think it, wish it, that love, healing energy for the beings, the people, the animals, the insects, the birds, the fish, the amphibians, and the earth itself are receiving this loving, healing energy and light that's radiating from your heart. Powerful, radiant, bright and clear, loving light and energy radiating out all around the region that you live in. Simply imagine it happening. And allow it to spread even further beyond borders, beyond states, beyond countries, beyond regions. Let it spread out further and further, and just simply let your mind and your awareness begin to spread over the entire earth. Take your time. Let that light and energy, that love, those wishes and aspirations that all beings be happy, that all beings be free from their suffering, that all beings awaken to their true, free, pristine, pure nature, radiate out over the globe. Just simply imagine it happening. Let it happen just naturally as light, love, powerful healing energy is delivered from your heart all around the world. If you like, you can imagine that loving light and healing energy concentrating in specific areas in the world. If there's any areas where there's conflict happening that you're aware of, any place that's close to your heart, any place where you have loved ones, any place that you or feel a special connection to, just imagine that love and that light connecting with that area, concentrating there, sending those wishes and aspirations that all the beings everywhere are receiving this light. Simply imagine it, and it is so. Because your thoughts are unlimited. They're not limited by time or space, distance. Send these loving thoughts, this loving light and energy all over the world. And if you like, you can imagine that it's connecting with all the people who are watching this video now, creating this lattice, this matrix of light around the world, and that our hearts are connected now with this loving light and energy, amplifying each other's love, amplifying each other's light, amplifying each other's intention, that all beings be free, happy, safe, free from danger, free from violent thoughts and anger, filled with loving, peaceful energy that heals their hurts and wounds. Simply imagine it happening now. That's right. And rest in that feeling for a moment. Rest in the delight of love. Allow yourself to feel joy. Joy because you've loved yourself enough to do this practice, because not only does it benefit others, it benefits you. Let yourself experience that love fully and completely now. That's right. And you can connect with this feeling anytime. Simply bring your awareness to your heart, lift your energy into the energy and frequency and vibration of love, of compassion, of joy, and imagine sending it out into the world. You can do this while you're waiting at a stoplight or waiting in line, while you're taking a break at work, while you're on hold for a phone call, before you're going to sleep at night, and just as you wake up in the morning. Again and again, sending love, healing energy, and light into the world. And you can know that others are doing the same. And you can be a part of a mass awakening as we evolve and raise our consciousness as a human race. And now, taking your time, take a moment or so to just begin to come back into your body, into the room that you're in, and simply take a moment. You can wiggle your fingers, your toes, slowly coming back while these wonderful feelings, this wonderful energy continues to vibrate in every cell of your body for the coming hours, even the coming days. And when you're ready, just simply open your eyes. I'm used to doing these sorts of things on Zoom. I'm just starting to do these YouTube live videos. So I can't see if you've all, if people have their eyes open or not. If you do not, that's fine. You can just continue to linger into that whatever wonderful state you've generated for yourself. Continue to send out these wonderful vibrations, these wonderful thoughts. Thoughts are energy. Thoughts are simply vibrations within the mind. They're energy in the mind. Most of the time our thoughts are just wild and they're just come unbidden. They just are random and just mostly chaotic. But when you set your intention, you can actually influence the type of thoughts that you have. You can increase their energy, and that energy can then be sent out into the world around you. So do this practice often if you like it, if you find yourself connected to it. It's very simple. It's very easy. Wonderful. Thank you, Linda. Thanks for being here. And Chi, thank you too. From Denmark. I love it. I love it. Yeah, do these practices. Just it makes a difference. There was a study done in the early 90s in Washington, D.C. They had like 3,000 or 4,000 meditators meditating consistently for a whole summer. And long story short, with a very, a lot of precise consideration for all of the variable factors, the violent crime rate, actually the general crime rate came down in the whole area by 23.3%. So the only thing that was attributable to that, the only cause that they could conclude, it was the meditation. So so our meditation, our thoughts, our aspirations for awakening, it's contagious. It's contagious. So as much as we can throughout the day, to step out of our own little, kind of bubble, our own little world, and imagine sending these wonderful thoughts out into the world. Loving thoughts, healing thoughts, compassionate thoughts, joyful thoughts, and sending it out on light from your heart can be just a really powerful way to do this. So thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thanks for everyone who's watching this maybe later. Myanmar. Hello, Sue. Wonderful. Great to have you here. So thank you everyone for being here. I'll be back again doing this every full moon. So please subscribe to Gateway to the Limitless on my channel here. For updates on that, you can click the notify button and get notified when new content comes up, new videos. I'm always posting videos about this sort of topic, right? So just kind of uplifting ourselves into higher frequencies of awareness and awakening. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to sign off for now. You can watch this video again once it posts. I'll probably edit it down a little bit so we can cut off either end of it, so you can just watch the meditation, just listen to that. But in any case, let me know how you enjoy the practice in the future. Stay in touch. Take care. Be well. And sending you much love. Bye-bye.